Hey guys, Weezy here, back with another review. Today we're going to be looking at a mouse that did get sent out to me by Mighty Aim, so thank you to Mighty for sending this mouse out for me. But with that being said, it's not going to change my thoughts, my opinion, my overall certification at the end of this review. So with that all being said, let's get into this review. First, we're going to do a quick unboxing. This isn't going to be an installation video. I'm not going to put this mouse together. Mighty has a whole video for that directly, so if you would like to go to that, it'll be the first link in the description. But if you do purchase this mouse, when you open it automatically, you will be welcomed with this business card here. When you flip it to the back, there is a QR code to the installation video where you can scan and it'll take you directly to that. And also in the box, when you will be receiving some grip tapes from X-Ray Pad. They are very nice. I am actually using them on mouse 1 and mouse 2. And you do get a pair of Jade skates. These aren't the ones that come with it. I'm just using mine to show you because I already have them placed on the mouse. And you obviously do get the PCB that comes with it, the placement, not the 8K, not the OP1 PCB, just the overall outer shell of it, and the mouse 1 and mouse 2 covers here. So you do get all those, and that is everything that it comes in the box. So now let's just talk about how this mouse felt. This mouse does come in at 20 grams. Genuinely, a lot of people I see already don't like it because it doesn't have the side buttons. That was a small adjustment for me for the first 2 days. After that, I was able to completely game fine, playing Apex, playing COD, playing Fragpunk, playing a majority of games where most of the time you are kind of required to use your side buttons, unless you're the type of person that's completely able to use your keyboard for every single input besides using mouse 1 and mouse 2. And that's what I was able to do towards later on, past the second day of using this mouse. So if you're willing to learn that little adjustment there, this mouse will be very perfect for you because for me, I play claw, sometimes aggressive claw, and a little bit of palm grip, right? So the way I hold this mouse perfectly, it's kind of actually perfect for me because I do rest my ring finger on the side of the mouse here where it has that protective feeling here where your ring finger can go, and also here on the side, it's perfect placement for your thumb where I usually hold my mouse. It's like this. And I can even show you guys with my other mouse here. Thumb placement is in the same. Hand placement for mouse 1 and mouse 2 are exactly the same, and for my ring finger is in the exact same place. So for me personally, this was kind of like a perfect shape for me, and I'm not the type of person that's going to go out there and buy fingertip mouse only. So this was a little bit of adjustment. Like I said, it took me about 2 days to get fully used to having no side buttons, but besides that, there is no issue on the side buttons. Like there's not a real negative of this mouse because of the side buttons. If you're able to adjust to it, you'll be perfectly fine. You will love it and you'll be able to perform wise. The negatives on it, there is a bit of mouse wobble here for mouse 1 and mouse 2. If you guys can see that. You guys can see it there and there. But the thing is, it's not bad where it's going to impact you while you're playing, and it's not going to affect you when you're in the middle of a game, in the middle of a high tense situation. You're not going to notice that unless you're constantly doing this. You're not going to notice it. It's just going to be perfectly fine. You're not going to have an issue with it. And you might also say, how does it feel from the back because it's open? I didn't have an issue at all. I clearly am using cloth here, but I've also used glass. There was no issue of it like scraping the mouse pad. It's sounding like it's scraping something. There was nothing like that at all. Everything placed perfectly into the PCB. It was good. I don't have an issue with it again. I would recommend it. The mouses are going pretty fast. I think it was limited to 100 units. And right now at the making of this video, I think there's 40 of them left. So if you are a person who's looking into getting it, I would recommend hurrying up, going to Lethal Gaming Gear's website, try to pick one up as soon as possible because these things are actually selling out. These things are actually selling pretty fast. I wouldn't be surprised if they sell out by Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, if you are a person that's willing to give this a chance, go ahead and get it because you won't regret it. So now let's get into the performance, and I obviously will have some clips playing for you guys. You guys know that I'm actually using the mouse. I'm not just bullshitting you. So here are the clips. So performance-wise, this mouse felt like I genuinely didn't have anything in my hand. At certain points, I kind of felt like I was just moving my hand, which is kind of like common, you know? That's what you do with your moving with your mouse. But I didn't feel like I had a mouse in my hand. I genuinely felt like I was just levitating my fucking hand over the mouse pad and the cursor was moving, you know? So I would recommend this mouse for a person for any type of game, you know? tack shooters, fast FPS, heavy tracking games, fucking MMOs, anything that you're really genuinely playing on a PC, even like Roblox games. If you're that type of person who's playing those types of games, I would recommend it because you will genuinely have some fun with this mouse. And again, it is a very good mouse. It's very solid. The build quality is really nice. It's not a cheapo depot type of mouse where you're going to get it and you're just going to break it in a day because it's so cheap. This is the type of mouse that's probably going to last you for quite some time. And I didn't have an issue tracking. I didn't have an issue making quick flicks, small micro adjustments, target switching. I didn't have an issue with that at all. And I recently been playing a lot of Fragpunk, so that is a game that is very like tack/track heavy games with very small micro adjustments. So this mouse has actually helped me quite a bit to be very good on that game. Currently, of making of this video, I am already top 500, so I could really thank this mouse for that. And again, the performance is fucking insane. I genuinely enjoyed it. I can't wait for other mouses that Mighty's already making that I've already know about, that I actually, little sneak peek that I already have. But back to the OP1. This is an amazing mouse. Like, even besides it being Mighty's version of the OP1, the OP1AK is an amazing fucking mouse. And if you don't believe that, you can go watch my review on it and see how I fucking felt about it months ago. And I still feel the same way. The OP1 is an amazing mouse, and adding a 20-gram shell to it with the same internals of a normal OP1, holy shit, this is insane. Like, you genuinely can't hate on the mouse. There's really nothing you can hate on it because, again, this mouse comes in, I believe, at like $40, $50. This mouse comes in at $50. Like, you can't be upset at that price because some of these mouses that are also 3D printed, they're upcharging the fuck out of them. I'm not trying to like call anybody out, but like, come on. Some of these 3D printed mouses that I've seen already, some people are charging like $100 fucking for them shits. It's kind of like, that's ridiculous. Compared to a 16-year-old making his own version of this, selling it for $50, you have to give him some props for that, and you have to go show some support for that because that's insane. He's doing everything on his own, spending his own money, his own time, fucking grinding work, grinding school, then coming home to game and potentially even making more products like this. You have to support that. You have to show some love. And there's nothing negative that you can really try to pull from this and say it's not worth it, because it is worth it. You might say, oh, it's not worth it because it's wired. If your issue with this mouse is because it's wired, then reality, I'm sorry, you're the problem. Not the product, you are. If you're not able to adapt to another type of mouse just because it has a wire, then genuinely you're just an issue. Because if you were a gamer before the year 2020, you literally know we were all gaming on anything wired. Wireless really wasn't that very much heavy it is now. How everything is very just wireless. Then the wired mouses that are coming out today are very fucking good. Like, anything Endgame Gear has made for wired mouses, they're phenomenal. The OP1AK, the XM2AK, those two mouses are fucking amazing. Those two mouses alone blow out a lot of these wireless mouses out of the fucking water. And you can't hate on that. Then having this mouse to be 20 fucking grams and it being a solid build, you just have to give this shit a chance. And I promise you, you're going to love it. You're really going to love it. I was like kind of iffy when Mighty first told me about it. I was like, are you sure, bro? But you know what? I'll support you. Do it. Send me one. I'll try it out. He sent it over. Tried it out. I was like one of the first people to get it. And I don't have an issue. I'm genuinely loving it. I really am. And I can't say anything negative about it. I will say, if you are going to use it, I would recommend putting the squares on your mouse 1 and mouse 2 for the grips. It does help out a lot more just to feel it, just the feeling of it just makes the mouse feel a lot better, in my opinion. You might feel different and put a different type of grip on it. That's completely fine. I would just recommend putting some type of grip tape on mouse 1 and mouse 2. So now this is the end of the review. This is the end of the review. If you're new here to this channel, we do have 2 certifications here on this channel. The lowest certification you can get here on this channel is normal Bankai Ichigo, And the highest certification here you can get on this channel is fully holified Ichigo. So for the mighty M8, for the mighty mouse 8K, we are going to be giving this mouse fully holified Ichigo, genuinely because, again, it's $50. You guys know I love a fucking deal. 2, it's 20 grams. 3, it's solid. 4, it has an OP1 fucking internals. Like, you can't hate on that. 5, it comes with very good accessories. You're getting a full set of grip tapes. You're also getting jade skates. Not these specifically, but you're getting one full roll of jade skates that you need for your mouse. And with that all being said, you can't hate on the mouse. You have to genuinely give this mouse a chance to truly understand what I'm saying. It's very, very good for someone to release their first like edition mouse, for them to be this good at it and for them to be this solid of a build. So again, the only negative that I can really pull from this mouse, or 2 negatives that I can pull from this mouse, is the mouse swabble here from mouse 1 and mouse 2, which is going to happen. And also the screw holes, which are not going to be perfectly placed in there. You are going to have to place a little bit of more elbow grease to push them in. You might feel like you're going to break it. You're not going to. Just give it a bit more pressure. And if it does break, make sure to hit up Mighty on Twitter or anything or any social media. He will definitely send you out a replacement. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this mouse how much as I've enjoyed it so far. I'm continuously going to be using it. I don't see another mouse right now that I'm currently using to swap out to. So yeah, with that all being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very short, straight to the point, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.